Man United 2, Spurs 0. Light work, dusting down, easy. 2-0 clean sheet, get out.
Yeah. And Carrick's got us playing good football, man. This is 4 games now. Consistency is there. I think we can't get too carried away. I'm expecting maybe 7 wins, and then we can say, we're in a smooth flow and rhythm of things. But very, very happy, especially that first half, that first 20 minutes in particular. I think, Brian gets an opportunity.
Immediately, like the first minute of the game, yeah.
Bruno, it's similar to, I think, the one that he scores against City, where he slips in through, Bruno slips him through. Then you have Cunha with an opportunity, wrapped the shot, nearly went in from like 25 yards.
Casemiro, 30 yards, stung the hands of Vicario.
Yeah, and a header as well.
Yes.
Ahmad should have chipped the goalkeeper with an opportunity going through. Bruno had a sitter with a cutback pass from Ahmad.
Yes, and he scuffed his shot,
So
we're creating. They were half chances that maybe should have been full chances, but we were on the front foot.
We're creating beautiful football right now. It's bums off the seat at times football. But obviously only 1 goal for your efforts, which, happens. And then the red card, I think, was a deserved red card. I think, that's a horrible challenge from Romero, really, on Casemiro, on the ankle. A bit too aggressive, but that first half, the first 20 minutes was key for us. It was showing the attacking football.
There's players going from strength to strength. I mean, talk about Brian and Bruno. That was one off the training ground. We keep talking about us being set-piece FC this year. Another goal from a set-piece, but Kobby Mainoo, Bruno into Kobby Mainoo. Kobby Mainoo round the corner, clearly worked on, and Brian just doesn't catch it the cleanest, but it's just right in the corner. 10th goal of the season.
Such a comfortable goal scorer. This is what we used to do, by the way. We used to buy comfortable, good, top-quality players from other Premier League teams and ask them, what can you do it in the Premier League now in front of 75,000? And a step up, like you're saying, Fleck. And he's showing that. He's got that confidence, man. Brian and Mbeumo, I was saying it, I think, last time. I think he's the best striker in the club right now. And he's showing that. The way his movement, it's a different type of opposition today in terms of, Tottenham are very good. You got that Van der Ven, very quick, man.
Yeah.
He has a very good feature where he just carries the ball.
No, he's super quick.
But, Brian, top quality Prem player. Cunha, top quality Prem player. Again, drifting in and out of the game, Cunha, today, but always shows something special within a game. Similar to like Kobby. I don't think he's drifting in and out of the game, but big tackle. Casemiro produced a big tackle first half, and then so did Kobby. Big tackle.
Kobby, I thought, like I was saying to Brad, that was my man of the match today. Actually, I know they might have probably given it to Bruno for the goal. No, I love Bruno. Casemiro was excellent. He could have been man of the match. But for me, Kobby, just bringing that element of calmness, winning duels, settling the play down, getting some nice combination play, just expressing himself, man. But I think a lot of his work went under the radar today. Or maybe it wasn't. Maybe everyone did see what I saw, but I thought he was excellent today.
No, you're right. And for top midfielders, that's kind of part of what happens to you.
Yeah, you don't always get the adulation. You
don't get the adulation. And sometimes in a game when you've done a perfect game, you don't even get noticed.
Yeah.
Because you've put out fires early.
Yeah, exactly.
You've been the pass before the pass. No one really sees you. You're covering. You're under the defence. Now you're under the attack. So it's like, you're so right. What Kobby's doing is going unnoticed, but he's such a special player and a calm player. It's just a really, how does he add goals to his game? How does he become more effective in both boxes? Little touches.
But those are the things that it feels like that comes down to, like, at this point, he's been out for so long, as in not favoured, not starting, etc. Get yourself back into the team, get a base level of performance, get to the end of this season. Hopefully, then there's something. Then you build from there. He's only 20 years of age, and to be out as long as he has. What I was saying is, to be out as long as Kobby's been out in terms of not being selected. So your confidence is probably down here, about to leave the club.
Oh my days!
And he hasn't taken games to get going. You'd expect him to, maybe this is the 4th game, so you go, I think he's maybe ready to start kicking. But since City to now, he's been great.
Oh my! And then he gives us the clap. It's like, that was so endearing. Like, he gave us a clap. We know his story. Like, right now, he's been through a little bit. Ruben it was criminal. You back managers. You back managers. I back managers. I'm backing Carrick. Yeah. And I hope 7 games. Definitely, I hope he stays in the job. But it's like, it was criminal what he done to Kobby, and you can just see the maturity of the man. He's got other players around him that have been through this. Maguire, out the team, abuse, difficult times, showed his level, risen in level, was good again today. So I'm happy for Kobby, man.
We're seeing that, innit? Like, by each passing game, you're seeing what a ridiculous decision it was from the previous manager to actually make that assumption that Bruno and Kobby can't play. So, like, when you see it with your eyes now, and we all knew from even then, this is not right. Yeah. But seeing it now, when you see Bruno with the license to go and do what he does best, which is get goals and assists and affect the game in the final third, and you see Kobby further back doing what he does, which is connect the dots and connect the thirds. Like, it just, I don't want to keep crying over spilt milk, but it's just like 14 months wasted.
Yeah.
But anyway, we have to look forward.
Yeah.
We're looking for the 5th game in a row. You know, shout out Frank and his hair.
Yeah.
You know, there's 1 game left to do it.
God.
But
I'm keeping mine.
yeah, you ain't got any. No plans. Cut off one side. Cut off a couple. Nah, keep the rest on that side. Nah.
Nah, I'm good, man. I'm good, man. Good luck to you.
Yeah, you got to call it a bit earlier than 1 game to be able to for you to be doing that. But no, I'm sure he'll be sitting at home thinking, oh my God, this is it. It's fine. He's gonna have a busy couple of days. Everyone's gonna want to talk to him.
Yeah.
But for the team though, away from Frank, we always want him to cut his hair.
Yeah.
But for the team. Talk about the confidence that is starting to breed between, winning breeds winning.
Oh, my days. And consistency, winning games, like you said, breeds winning. It just makes you feel good about the place. And then we've got a important game against West Ham now. It's away from home, so a different
Tuesday night,
environment.
not easy.
Yeah.
They're fighting for their lives as well.
Yeah, low turnover in terms of games, shorter period. But winning is the best currency in the world. That's the best thing. It doesn't even matter too much how we won. Like, I think we were saying it before. Like,
Don't care. Just win games.
Win the game. The game wasn't, brilliant in terms of what Tottenham had to offer for us.
No.
Not much. But you won the game.
Yes.
We're all happy. We all come out smiling. The opportunity to maybe make it 3 and 4 to really boost the confidence, get goals for Ahmad. Ahmad's going unnoticed as well, I'd like to say.
Working very hard.
Working very hard and also retaining the ball. You can give that man the ball anywhere on the pitch and he's going to make a good decision.
Yeah.
1v1, he's always going to stretch his opponent. So he's another player that's going unnoticed as well. I think even the fullbacks.
Yeah, Dallow's really settled down, hasn't he? Dallow's really, really settled down. I think there was a period where obviously we know what Dallow was like and making a lot of mistakes, looking out of sorts. But physically, he's always been a good player physically. But this decision making, his execution. But now he's going under the radar now.
I think every fan has their agenda, but the biggest agenda is we want us to win games and we want every single player to play well. And when they do that, I know definitely on this, we're going to be more than happy to give you your praise and say, look, you've done fantastic. And I think Delow's part of that. Even Luke Shaw, you might say you might want another player, to come in later on to up the levels, but he's been solid. He's been solid. Even Maguire.
He always is when he's fit. I've never cussed Luke Shaw in terms of how good he is if he's fit. Obviously, we've cussed him because always injured. We've got to move on. But he's so dependable, so dependable.
And that's
this season.
That's why we used to. Well, Bruno's world class. I think that's undisputed now. I think he's most probably the best 10 in the league. I've always been a biggest fan of Bruno. I think he was in the running or will be in the running one day for the Ballon d'Or. But that's a whole different thing. It's a whole different thing. But alongside Casemiro, I don't think we'll lose any football matches now if he can keep playing. I said it last time. I'm gonna say it again, Fleck. It's just the way he's playing football right now. It's too crisp. It's just too crisp. The defensive side, the offensive side. He's doing fancy flicks now. He's having shots from distance. West Ham have got a lot of problems in their hands.
Big up, bro.